In the shadowy streets of Victorian London, a sinister game of cat and mouse unfolded between London's elite detectives and the notorious serial killers who walked among them. The fog-draped city, with its intricate alleyways and bustling docks, set the stage for some of history's most intriguing detective tales. Today, we delve into the chilling duel between these master criminals and the detectives who were determined to bring them to justice. In the late 19th century, London was plagued by a series of gruesome murders that gripped the public's imagination. The most infamous of these was the Whitechapel murders, a series of brutal killings attributed to the enigmatic figure known only as Jack the Ripper. His ability to evade capture was both terrifying and baffling, challenging the best minds of Scotland Yard. This was a time when forensic science was in its infancy, and detectives had to rely heavily on their wit, experience, and rudimentary techniques such as sketches, eyewitness accounts, and rudimentary fingerprint analysis. Standing on the front line was Detective Inspector Frederick Aberline, a man of sharp intellect and unwavering resolve. Aberline's pursuit of Jack the Ripper highlighted not just the horrors of crime, but also the limitations of police work in that era. Despite the lack of technology, Aberline and his team set benchmarks for painstaking detective work, leaving no stone unturned within the murky underbelly of East London. The duel between London's detectives and its serial killers was not solely about gruesome murders and the chase. It was about uncovering the identities hidden behind the shadowy facades, a task fraught with challenges. With London's press eager to sensationalize every grim detail, the pursuit became a complex dance of media manipulation, public panic, and relentless investigation. Among the high-profile cases that followed was that of Dr. Thomas Neil Cream, an unlikely suspect given his position as a medical professional. Cream, operating in the guise of a respected doctor, poisoned multiple victims with strychnine. His arrest and subsequent trial highlighted a significant victory for detectives who, despite the rudimentary tools at their disposal, managed to follow the faintest of trails to unveil a deeply chilling truth. This era of cunning criminals and resolute detectives coalesced to create a transformative period in criminology. It gave rise to specialized investigative departments and encouraged the development of more advanced forensic methods. While criminals like the Ripper and Cream instilled fear, they inadvertently propelled London's detectives towards innovations that would eventually corner this deadly game. In conclusion, the epic battle between serial killers and London's detectives during the late 1800s was more than a simple hunt. It was a paradigm-shifting period that shaped modern investigative techniques. These relentless cat-and-mouse chases didn't just solve crimes. They forged a new era for policing, ensuring that the dark shadows cast by these cunning killers ultimately lay the groundwork for a much brighter path in justice's never-ending pursuit.